Okay.
So we had 1 timeout. And one
Sounds
match
about
go
right.
down to about 2 minutes on the clock. Michael won, which is why he's up against MacD now.
Okay.
We're going to... Oh, we're jumping right in there.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be an FD match. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. FD, like a pretty... It's an interesting strike. I mean, I kind of feel like Peach sort of has the advantage here just with... just because you have better turnip control. That you don't have to worry about the platforms getting in the way of your turnips being thrown.
Yeah. But the reason I don't really like this stage with Ices against Puff is because once you get cornered, and it's very easy to get cornered, you don't have the platforms to limit our aerial approach.
Right.
So you're kind of trading off the projectile game for the living projectile game that is Jigglypuff. This big hovering, death ball.
She is basically a giant projectile, and right now, Michael's actually doing pretty good. So I don't think I've seen any of his matches, actually. So I'm not too sure how he plays, but you just saw him, right? What are some of the things that he likes to do, different from usual Puffs?
So there's this move you can do when you're facing the other way from your opponent in the air.
Okay.
Now, technically, you can do it no matter what way you're facing, but usually you swing towards your opponent. It's called a back aerial.
I don't know if I've ever seen this move before.
Well, you're going to be seeing a lot of it now. I hope you're ready.
Is it that move that looks absolutely broken?
Oh, yes.
It's probably that one.
Yeah, that one. That one. Look at it. The weird, like, pastry-looking thing, like a creme brulee or something. Not creme brulee. A cream-filled kind of an eclair. That's what it is.
It's a Twinkie.
It's a Twinkie.
Yeah, it's a Twinkie.
I think of Yellow Kirby as a Twinkie.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I think of him as like a Twinkie that eats you back.
Yeah.
Whack.
Yeah, you have a good point there. But it's interesting because like her feet aren't actually that big. It's only when she does
the back air,
as they call it.
The distension.
Yeah. MacD doing a really good job surviving, though. He's lived everything with perfect DI, going straight to the top corner blast zone instead of DIing too high.
And I was going to say, one of the big things about this matchup that makes it so rough for Peach is kill confirm.
Yeah.
Puff has dare up smash.
Right.
Puff also has the general range advantage with back air. So in a war of attrition, she tends to hit you more. But that nair is very strong.
Right.
If you can find an up air, you're going to be killing her reasonably early.
True.
And if the Puff can't deal with turnips, then you run to the other side, you pull a turnip. Now you run away, you pull another. Oh, no. Michael hunted him down, and MacD just said, fine, I'll swing at you.
Yeah, I do think in this matchup as a Peach player, I do think that turnips are the key to winning this.
Yeah.
So Jigglypuff isn't quite fast enough to catch you if you're like at least have a distant distance between you two.
A decent distance?
Yeah, a decent distance.
There we go.
It's hard to say.
This is a tongue twister.
Yeah.
The thing you do if you're the Puff in that case is you just close out the space.
Yeah.
You just move in a little bit, and you try not to let the turnip scare you too much.
Right.
But it's not a stitch. It doesn't hurt that much. It's annoying, but sometimes you just got to take a couple hits and take the space as your reward.
Right.
You pay in damage, you collect in space. You get Peach trying to advance into you, and then you outspace her. Or you drift away.
Yep.
Die.
MacD caught him with bad DI. Michael didn't expect to get hit right there, so he was trying to jump away.
Yeah.
MacD hit him with a strong neutral air, and we got a Stitch face, which just killed him so fast. That stock probably lasted like 7 seconds.
I'm a fan of two-hit combo. Oh, God, he got another one. Oh! He started mashing A to catch it, and then mashed A out, which, ooh, hey.
Oh, very
Got
creative.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about this matchup also is that like pulling turnips also gives you that advantage where you can pull a Stitch face. And some people just try to farm turnips to try to get a Stitch face in order to win the matchup, and that's an actual viable strategy that you can do.
Yeah, because you can kick turnips,
yeah,
no problem, but you can't kick a Stitch face. The Stitch face plows through your hitbox, crashes into you. You take 30-something damage and you die in 2 hits.
Exactly.
Great
so
life.
Stitch phases are definitely just a really strong thing in this matchup because, like, generally a lot of turnips are pulled in this matchup just because Puff isn't, like, fast enough to stop her most of the time.
She's always going in, out, so it's like she doesn't want to hit you and move in because then she'll get CC hit, counter hit, and since she has to let her character that's bad for her, she wants to drift back out. Problem being, it gives you time to get your turnip. You find your Stitch, you find your dot eye.
Yep.
Let's do extra damage. Anything that gets you a little extra damage. Beam sword.
Beam swords.
Oh.
No, Mr. Saturn shouldn't block it. It takes care of half your shield.
Yeah. So,
like, basically what Michael needs to be doing more is just trying to stay close to her, which he's doing a pretty decent job, but there's a lot of times where MacD just runs away and pulls the turnip, and Michael just needs to chase more.
yeah. But carefully.
Yeah, got to be careful for sure.
You have to rush slowly.
Because if you saw in the last match, it was completely even until MacD finally got those critical hit turnips.
Yeah. He made a lot off that one stitch. One stitch, 3 hits. One of them took a stock. The other one got him halfway to death percent on the other.
Yeah.
Plus, we saw Michael not with the greatest DI. That actually happened to him in the Zepto match as well. And every character dies early against Ice Climbers with bad DI.
Yes.
Those smashes. Or back airs. I think he died at like 72 a back air.
Yeah.
Just going out and horizontal like he'd been cheek slapped.
Back here with the weakest sound effect, but it's actually insanely strong.
It's just like, boop. So, you know, this is making me feel like this is what the start of Game 1 was, except MacD got the first kill, and then he got the stitch.
Yeah.
This time Michael actually closed it out, and now he's resuming. That's kind of. He's got to watch that in and out movement though near the edge. That's the reason he's getting that rough DI.
Right.
So he's got to watch it.
Yeah, one of the hardest parts of this game is just knowing when you're about to get hit.
Yeah.
And you need to be prepared to DI. Like, you know, you can kind of do sort of option coverage type things where you can hold a certain direction and just in case if you get hit.
Yeah.
And if you don't get hit, it's still not a bad thing. So things like that, you have to be aware of when you're in danger of being hit and be prepared to DI.
You don't react to getting hit. You react to the moment before you get hit.
Right.
If you get surprised, that's when the bad DI comes.
Exactly. Another thing that kind of hurt was just Michael trying to get away from certain things. He would try to dash away and then get hit, and that was the problem.
Yeah.
I guess just trying to recognize that he can't actually avoid a move. Because if you try, sometimes they'll catch you running away, and that makes you have terrible DI. Yeah.
It hurts you more.
Yeah.
Sometimes you even move into moves that are about to hit you. You get crossed up and sent across the stage, and it's a good thing.
Not only that, but he's had, I believe, 2 missed rests so far, where he had the read on MacD's rolls, but then like just didn't get the right spacing for the rest. So I think that's also what cost him here.
Oh, no, good choice right there. Use the superior air mobility. Just get your space back. Like, once again, since position is so important, especially on this stage with no platforms, you want to take your time. Get your position first, attack from a good position, close it out, take theirs away. If you try and attack too willy-nilly, then you tend to eat random hits. And given that this is a matchup of attrition, random hits are not good to be taking.
Right. For sure. And right now, Michael's just having a really tough time closing out the stock. He's had MacD at a high percent for a long time, and then just couldn't get the closeout.
MacD's actually, there's one thing he's doing, which I was going to say we need to see more dare up smash from Michael, but I don't think MacD's been in a position where dare would hit him, you know?
Yeah, not quite, not quite.
Like maybe when he pulls the turnip and blocks, Michael could be descending, go for the shield stab and try for it.
Yeah.
But it's a tight window, actually. It's not an easy combo to get, but it is a staple in all floaty matchups for Jigglypuff so that she can actually get kills at percents where she can't wall of pain or set up for a rest.
For sure. I'm seeing a lot of situations where MacD's landing and then shielding right before it gets hit by Michael, and Michael's choosing to do like back airs like right there, or you know, forward airs or something, but maybe he should just do down air and look for the shield stab, down air cross-ups.
If that's not working, down air grab. Throw her off the level. What did he just get a kill with? Dash attack? Or no, it was another it was back air. I just sent him off the top.
Back air's a good move.
It is. So I've heard.
That's what I heard anyway.
Yeah. A little bit of aggression. And I like that he just went center. If you're going to guess and you're not 100% sure on your guess, any guess that puts you in the middle of the level is almost always a good idea.
Yeah, because at least you have the positioning. You know, you're still in an advantage at that point. Oh, is that another stitch?
Well, like you said, he's pulled a lot of them.
Yeah.
Ooh, those rolls.
Ouch. Yeah, but this is looking really tough for him to come back for this.
Yeah. It's still doable because even at this percent, Peach doesn't really have a kill move on a rest.
Right.
It's kind of nutty. So, well, probably does now.
Yeah, I think upper might kill now. I'm not sure what percent upper kills for Peach, but it's pretty close to here.
burned some of his resources there, but Michael needs to play literally perfect and probably finish with some kind of rest setup if he wants to take this game.
There is the first down air, but
yeah,
MacD with pretty good DI on that, DIing away. So yeah, Michael couldn't get the confirm.
Yeah, I think he drifted back too. I don't think he was really feeling it.
Yeah, he was unsure.